Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new edition of the Nonsense and Stuff Show here on the Beyond Stuff channel. The name is Bryan Chevere, and I'm joined today by Yamaris Diaz. How are you, Yami?
I'm doing okay. I'm all right.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Good, good. And we're joined today by a special guest here today, Adrian Lopez from Custom Pops, Puerto Rico. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing good, Brian.
It's been a while.
Yes,
it's been a while.
Yep.
Oh, we are here today for a very special episode of the Nonsense and Stuff Show, as we are gonna be talking about one of video games' most iconic characters in the world, Sonic the Hedgehog. No, not that other one, Mario, because everybody's talking enough about Mario, anyways. Sonic the Hedgehog, 30 years. Are you? I'm pretty surprised that it's been going on for that long, especially because the climate of video games is more about shooting games and all that stupid stuff. But before we go into this whole debate of modern video games, I want to ask you, Adrian, what was your first exposure to Sonic?
Oh boy. Okay, so it was one Christmas. I think it was like when I was 6, and my father gave me the GameCube with so many games when it came out.
Yeah.
And one of them was Sonic Mega Collection. So it had all the classic games. So that was my first exposure. And I played all the classic games. And I had Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on the GameCube too. So that was that was what got me there. Yeah.
Awesome.
And
My
so much.
first exposure was kind of like that with the GameCube, of course.
Yeah.
But it wasn't with like the Mega Collection. I remember
The Gems Collection
yes, the
with
no,
Metal Sonic on the cover.
yeah, no, not that one. I remember seeing the cover for either the first Sonic Adventure or the second one.
Alright.
I definitely remember myself playing more the second one because of the Chow park,
Garden, the Shell
the
Garden.
Chow Garden. I
Yes.
love that little bit.
Yeah.
Which one was that one?
That was Sonic Adventure,
Adventure
2.
2.
I think that's the first appearance of Shadow the Hedgehog, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
and Rouge.
and that game is old as fuck.
Yeah,
But I remember being exposed to like the classic Sonic game,
yeah.
but I don't remember playing it, but I do remember having a go at Sonic Adventure 2. And ever since then, like I noticed like this character looks so cool, and I wasn't expecting that this game was as big as it is right now
Yeah.
back then. Yami, what was your first exposure to Sonic the Hedgehog?
It was funny enough. I think it was my dad had a comic of it, and that was the time I started drawing. So I started looking Sonic up for like inspiration, and that was the way I started drawing actually because of
Nice.
Sonic. Like Sonic,
That's
I
sweet.
started doing OCs and stuff, and I was like, oh, they have games, and then my dad heard that they were launching games for the GameCube.
Yeah.
So we already had a GameCube, but we didn't have really a lot of games because I didn't really play the games that he had.
Yeah.
Only literally one.
Mm. Which-
So he got Sonic Adventure.
Which one? First or
the
second?
guy with the water body?
Chaos.
That's the
Both.
first one.
He got both.
Oh,
The
nice.
both. Okay.
So like I played the first one. I fell in love with it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was so into it. I was like, yes, oh my god, look at Sonic go. Obviously, for that time, the graphics,
Yeah.
yes. But then
I
I
mean-
played the second one, and that game, I played it. I remember that I counted how many times I played. I think I played it like 15 times, like completely. Like I deleted and played it
Started
again.
all over again.
Deleted, played again, and then like I just ran around with the chaos. What was it? Like
The Shell
sh-
Garden.
I just picking
Yeah.
up and throwing children, just doing that.
It's the same thing that a lot of sick people do in Mario 64, where they pick the little
penguin?
The
and they
penguin.
destroy it. People are sick. At least on the
Eat the
Chow
baby.
Garden, you just throw them away, but you don't kill the little
No.
babies.
But although it's very messed up that the way you get the okay, so it's the Shao, the
Yeah.
angel Shao, and the devil Shao.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do you get the devil Shao? And a friend of mine told me, and it was just mistreating the Shao badly, and he turns into Demon Shao.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
remember.
oh.
My brother found that out because he was playing it, and then like suddenly he's like, "Oh, he got horns!" Like no, and then he didn't got horns. And the moment that the name changed, the name of it,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Why did the description change?" And I was like, "What did you do?" And he's like, "I was just stirring it around and stuff." And I was like, "What did you do? What did you break him?" You gotta just. It just now it's not.
It's
the
not as
same one you
fun.
had.
Yeah.
I mean, those are adorable little creatures. The
Yeah.
Shao.
They're so cute.
Yeah, and I mean, I think one of the best things about the Sonic universe is that the world itself
It's
is
rich.
surrounded by amazing characters. I mean, Tails, Knuckles, everyone. What is, at least for you, Jamie? Who is your favorite other character from Sonic that is not Sonic?
Silver.
Silver.
So,
Silver.
He's the man.
When he appeared, I don't remember in what game did he appear?
Sonic 06.
There you go. My dad got me that game, and funny enough, I started playing it, and then I was really into Sonic. Like Sonic was my favorite character.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I like his flow, how he talks, and then suddenly I hear. Because I'm a sucker for a good voice actor.
yeah.
If a voice is good, I'ma love the character. Suddenly he started talking, and I was like, "Sir." And then I started looking him up more, and I'm really attracted to fan art. So I can file for a character just because of fan art. So I love him. He's so cool.
I think he's slick. I mean, I get why people like him.
He's smooth.
He's a great design, from aesthetic, from the
yeah.
He looks
power.
great. He looks.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about the best characters inside that world, other than Sonic, Eggman is the easy answer. I mean, how can a villain be so charming?
And so over the top, but
Yeah.
still lovable.
Yeah, Eggman is like for me, it's
He's a stupid genius.
there's
Yeah.
Bowser and there's Eggman, and for me, the most superior of the villains, of course, is Eggman. I mean,
Yeah.
his zany humor and his motives and everything.
And he
I just love
changes.
it. Yeah, and I love him, and his design too is a realistic character I can possibly cosplay. So it's an easy cosplay.
Yeah.
I can use. I remember when the movie came out last year.
Mm.
I shaved my head not only because I was a little tired of the long hair, but I wanted to look like Eggman, and I had a circular sunglasses, and I sent it to the first group of the nonsense group when it was Janpi, Eduardo, and John, and I think Janpi drew me the mustache of Eggman.
In Photoshop.
In I think either Photoshop or the Messenger drawing
Yeah.
thingy, and I saw
Perfect.
I saw myself as a perfect incarnation of Eggman. Possibly, I'll try to cosplay him for next year's Comic Con.
If it happens.
If it, I am hopeful
hope
that it's
so.
gonna happen. What is to you, Adrian? You're a big collector of Sonic things and everything.
Yes.
Who is your favorite character outside of Sonic?
Silver.
too.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of beside Sonic, I love Silver because it has from the future and there's potential for those stories that he comes back to the present to prevent something. But the game didn't fully take advantage of that. But the comics they do. It's amazing.
I heard the story of the development of Sonic 06, and it must have been a nightmare.
Yeah.
But the game had potential. I mean,
It had potential.
I'm not a big Silver fan, but the character has potential.
Yeah, it has. They can use him, but they don't. I don't know why.
Well, they used
the
him on
games,
Sonic
no.
Forces, I think. Did he?
I played that game, but it's really not that good. I don't know if you played it.
Sonic Forces is the
I-
one you make your own character.
Your OC.
Yeah, your persona.
I still, I bought it. I still haven't played it.
I played it. I liked it because it's pretty, and I like the thing that
Yeah,
you
and it
can
looks great
put-
in the graphics.
and you can put yourself because not sadly, but it's a well-known fact that the Sonic fandom it's big,
Yeah.
it's vast.
It
So
is.
being able, for me as a kid, I always had my OC. That was a rabbit. So I grew up with my Sonic OC, and being able to see my OC next to and with the characters
Yeah.
was fucking fun. That
It's a
was so
fulfillment.
nice. I was
Yeah.
like, Oh my god, I'm there.
I never, not only because I didn't play the game while still having it. I never created my own OC about it, but I always
But it
envisioned
is fun.
myself. I've always envisioned myself as a bird.
A
I don't know
bird?
why. The only canon birds to say
From Sonic Riders.
is from Sonic Riders,
Yeah.
and I like those designs.
Yeah, those are awesome.
and the music too. But I always saw myself as a bird. I don't know why. Maybe because it's my big nose. And when it comes to games, at least to you, Adrian, what is your favorite of all of those games of Sonic?
Oh man, that is a tough one because
I don't have a favorite actually.
because all
But
the
I
games
have
have
a favorite.
something.
I don't have a favorite, but I do have a guilty pleasure on Sonic games. And
Which one?
And I talked about it not too long ago. It's Sonic and the Seven Rings.
Oh yeah,
The
oh
one
boy.
from the Nintendo Wii.
Yes, I know it is glitchy as,
Why?
I did not hate
That
it.
game is
I did
so
not
bad.
hate it.
but the
It's
music
so
though.
bad.
But the music
The
though.
music
It's
is
so good.
fantastic.
But the game,
Game itself, it's broken. I played it, never playing it.
it's
it was
hilarious.
easy. It was easy for me, so I wasn't complaining.
It's that game is
remember-
I
50%
couldn't pass
tutorial.
one part. Yeah.
That game is just tutorial, like tutorial and
think-
tutorial, and like suddenly, gameplay and cutscene. And it was like, wait, what?
Yeah. But
I think every time you had to do like this so you can hit. I
Yeah.
love doing this.
but
thing.
like the art of the cutscenes is really good.
It is good.
It was gorgeous, but the gameplay is the problem. It's so messy.
That's
I
the
don't know.
problem with Sonic games. Like the gameplay, it's so broken and so what
from
the
most
fuck.
of the time because
And then the cutscenes, whoa, and the music, whoa, and then
Whoa.
the game itself, what the fuck?
Yeah.
and it wasn't always like that because again, the classic three Sonic games are revered as some of the best
Yeah.
of their time, and the Sonic Adventure games, even though their animations sometimes is kind
It's
of
clunky,
it's
but they
clunky.
still
It's
The
fun.
seizure faces when they talk. They just go,
when Sonic screams in the first Sonic Adventure, you're like, it's so
and
horrible.
they just stretch. And I'm like,
or
what
whenever
happened?
Knuckles say, "Oh no."
Oh no.
I think the thing is that despite Sonic having, well, depends on your opinion.
Struggles in the
Yeah,
productions. Yeah.
and bad games because I don't think Sonic and the Seven Rings is a bad game.
Well,
People still love this franchise and they still want to see it grow.
yeah.
Why do you think that is? Is
I-
it because Sonic is that special to you, to many people?
I think it's that, and because, as you said earlier, like the worlds and the fantasy element of the Green Hills and the universe of that, it's amazing. Like I love those games because each world has its own unique style and there's potential. And with the movies, they can do that too,
Yeah.
which I hope they do in the sequel.
And the
I-
characters, they
And the
even
characters.
like even people like I've met people that have gotten into Sonic later in years. They didn't grow up with it, but suddenly they saw a character that they really liked, and they were like, "Whoa, I want to know more about it."
Ah,
And there's people who go in the art part, like they like the art styles and the stuff. And so I think that Sonic can keep going because the fandom is holding on. And I've been in the fandom for like 15 years.
Mm.
And
I mean, if you started drawing because of Sonic, you've been there for a while.
I've been in
Yeah.
a while because I started with the fan art and the fandom and the group chats and the little servers that they made for passing like art tips and how to draw the Sonic's
Yeah.
eyes right and like
Yeah.
stuff like that. I was there, and I like you can see me in my computer, just like writing down like things I can like fix up in my art and stuff.
mhm.
And then like I grew up with my OC and seeing the games just be what they are now, because like I remember getting my GameCube and starting that game back but way then, and like playing the games now, because the last Sonic game that I was able to play was Sonic Forces.
Yeah.
And I
that's-
remember that, and I felt like a kid again. Like for me, I think it's because like I'm not that old.
Yeah.
Yikes. I'm not that old.
No, you're
so
not.
like my
Compared to me, no, you're not.
like I'm barely 21, and I can see like mostly
I'm
like
nearly 26.
like I can see like I've seen people younger than me. Like I have a friend who just turned 17 and she's in art and she's in the Sonic fandom.
Mhm.
In Sonic fan, like she's a Sonic fan. So I can see a long generation before like behind me that is still into Sonic. So I don't think that's going anywhere.
Not long ago, where I work at, I saw a little kid with a Shadow the Hedgehog plush. I do not think that kid knows Shadow. Maybe he saw the Sonic movie and he saw this cool looking Sonic, and he
But
wanted
that will
to
expose him to that.
yeah, and but
Growing up, he's like, "Oh, that's me and my Shadow plushie," you know,
Yeah.
like where does this
I cannot
from?
wait for that kid to discover Shadow the Hedgehog.
The
You
game.
were saying,
Yep.
you were saying, like, not like when it started that you were like, that games took like a shooting, like, oh, you had like every game
Yeah.
now is shooting.
I'm
Shadow had a gun.
Yeah.
It
Even in the cover art.
I'm not gonna defend that.
Shadow had a whole
The-
Glock. Don't.
There are only two things that saves that game,
The
and
music.
it's not the gameplay.
It's the music.
The music, the theme song of the
Yeah,
of
the
of
opening
game,
is
yeah.
amazing.
Oh my god.
And
that
the
opening.
fact that they, this game, even though it's massively different from the other games of Sonic, is somehow a continuity of the adventure
Yeah,
games.
because
In the cutscene when you see Eggman, you know what it plays? The Eggman theme from the Sonic Adventure games.
Yeah.
Which is, by the way, the greatest theme of a villain ever. I don't know why they haven't used it again. I am the Eggman. That's what I am. You cannot beat that for a theme song. And they used it on Shadow the Hedgehog, an instrumental one, but still you can
it's still the
recognize
same
it.
one. Yeah.
Those two things are the only things that save that game. Not the fact that Shadow uses a gun.
I
I'll
remember
never
when I
forget
was
that.
a kid, I didn't like remember the backlash, but when I grew up, I'm like, oh man, I played that game holding a gun with a hedgehog. Wow.
I had to explain later on because I remember my dad, like somebody told him like, oh, like don't buy the Shadow game. And I remember back then, sadly, I was I was trying to be edgy, so Shadow was the one I was like, oh, I like Shadow, I want that game, Dad. And he was like, no. And then like I didn't know why until I was like on YouTube, and I was like, I remember there was a Shadow game. I looked it up. The Game Grumps played it, and like suddenly Shadow with a gun. And I was like, whoa, whoa.
And then he curses too. Where's
He
that
curses?
goddamn
Oh yeah.
goddamn fourth Chaos Emerald? That was hilarious.
I was like, whoa.
The thing,
Who made
I
it?
think I've never had like an edgy face because I never found. I mean, I appreciate Shadow. I just never found him that cool. I'm an egghead. But
Yeah.
I'm always, when it comes to the other characters, I'm always leaning to Tails because I like Tails or Big the cat. But
Not his mentions though.
Oh my God,
Because
I
they're
used-
terrible.
I used to
Come
hate,
on.
used
I
to
love
hate
Big
Aiden.
Dick.
It's glitchy when you catch Froggy. It is so messy.
oh, Froggy, where are you, Froggy?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's adorable.
I mean, in design he's amazing. In design and he's adorable, but I wish he was a better
you know,
like gameplay character.
on,
Another
on
reason.
Sonic Heroes, there were two teams I used to like.
In
play
that game, he
as.
was cool though.
Yeah, I used to play as Team Chaotix because these are the best side characters of the
Detectives.
series, and
Team
Team
Rose.
Rose. But mainly Team Rose because of Big the Cat.
That was the only game that I actually liked the gameplay with Big the Cat. It was
I
good.
love the gameplay of Sonic Heroes, and again, the theme song is so cool.
Oh my gosh, Big the cat. But I have a
Come
thing.
on, Jamie.
I had a
I
phase.
love you, Jamie. Wanna play with Froggy?
Oh my god.
I remember playing it and I wanted to drown him. I was like, I want you to jump in and not come out because I was so mad. And like to get over that part, I have to I had to go through that so I can finish his thing. So I was like, it's so tiring.
Come on.
But I had a phase that I hated Rose.
Amy Rose.
Amy
Amy.
Rose.
I hated Amy. I don't know why, but it's just that one phase. I was like, it's a game.
I mean,
But they always make that one female character like Amy. Like there's there's always an Amy. I always say that because Amy is everywhere. That you can see her
In
everywhere.
animes
in
and stuff, yeah.
animes and shows and game. She's oh my god.
I always preferred Rouge the Pet because her missions were more cooler than the Amy Rose missions.
She is the definition
She-
of edgy with Shadow. Jesus.
I love her. I love her so much. And I remember like seeing her for the first time. I was like, your tatas are out. That's a thing.
Yeah, and that was funny because when I was a kid playing that game, I didn't realize that because I was just excited to play those games. And when I grew up, I'm like, damn, she was overly sexualized.
That was an awakening of me because that's the first thing I noticed. I was like,
Damn.
something's off, and I kept staring at her, and she was like walking around.
And when she walked, it jiggled.
It
I was
jiggled.
like, what?
Then that's the thing. When she started walking, it jiggles. You. Oh, that's the thing. All right.
Jesus Christ. No,
She's my favorite.
I mean, I love that the world of Sonic is so rich because of these characters.
Yeah.
But sometimes they just forget about those characters in some games.
Yeah,
like,
Big the Cat has never been appearing
Other-
in the new games.
except
And
on the
he's
racing
such a big
ones.
thing
on the
that-
racing games,
Sega
Yeah.
Sonic Team Racing?
Sonic-
He appears?
I think he does. I think I saw him with a car.
I don't know.
I saw him on an animation promotion for
Oh, yeah.
the game though.
Yeah.
But
So-
he's so big though. Like that's so
I mean,
weird.
it's
That
not
is
the
his
name.
thing.
That is. His
Oh, yeah.
name.
But he's like a
big
big.
kid.
He made a big impact in the game in the
Because
adventures
people
and stuff.
were that was like the Jar Jar Binks of the Sonic universe when it came out because people hated him because of the gameplay.
I want to
I like
visit
his design.
every single person who
He
hated
looks
him.
cool. He looks
I have a
cute.
talking to them because Big the Cat is precious.
Yeah.
And so is Froggy. And I hate frogs.
Stupid. That frog is not his friend if he's trying to be in the water for too damn long. I hate it here.
Isn't that what frogs do? Come on.
I'm like, oh
I
my
But
still
god.
in
love
design,
you.
I love him. In design and his character, but the gameplay could have been better in Sonic Adventure.
Yeah. And
That's
another
it.
thing, like you say that how Sonic is alive for so long, we cannot talk about Sonic on YouTube and not talk about Game Grumps. Because
Game
they made
Grumps.
such a big impact in the Sonic community,
Yeah.
and they keep it alive.
And the
They're
memes.
keeping it alive. Like they made it a thing that people even went out and bought the games because they want to relive that set game.
I just hope that people keep finding Sonic because, again, one of the wishes that I have is for Sega to finally remake and remaster the Adventure series because I still believe if they follow the path of Sonic Adventure, there's still a way to continue on that story.
Imagine that that game remade like now with the technology. They
Yeah,
have.
it will be amazing.
Damn.
It works with
Because
Crash. it works
the
with
story
Spyro.
is good. The story in Sonic Adventures is so good,
Yeah.
and like it's captivating. You stay there, and like
Mhm.
imagine that now. Like
Yep.
I'm like, oh my god.
'Cause-
Since you mentioned Game Grumps, you see that's another way of people that discover Sonic in other ways, not just the games. Sonic has plenty of movies and he has animation and everything.
Oh yeah, have you seen the OVA first movie that's with
I
Metal
saw
Sonic?
I saw the footage and I like the animation. I haven't seen it, but I
You have
wanna
to see it. It's really good. Like the
And-
animation.
and it's made in Japan, right?
It
So
was from
has-
Japan, but here I had the VHS, and I'm trying to find it today in 2021, and it's expensive because they did so
Jeez.
many few copies of it when it came out. My father got it. I don't know where.
And I think
and I
that was
loved
like
it.
the first like Sonic
Movie, but it
Without-
didn't came to the theater.
Yeah. And what other things you've seen Sonic out in other than the games? You've seen any of the animation?
I've seen the cartoons. The one of the first ones that he's like in a band.
Sonic Underground.
Sonic
That's a guilty
Underground.
pleasure because I
Yeah,
saw it
it's
as an
a-
adult. It's
Yeah. But I watched it. Like it's not a guilty pleasure because I haven't watched it again. But I watched it when I was like around.
yeah.
I
When
remember.
I was a kid, that was
12?
my show.
I remember when that was running in
Univision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Univision. I was
My
so.
dad had DVDs.
Yeah.
I was so confused that Sonic had.
Brothers.
siblings.
Yeah, because
But
it's
you know
own
what
universe.
I like that they gave Eggman a little bit of an edge. in
Yeah,
that
he's
series.
evil in that
He's
show.
legit evil. I mean, he's not the clumsy evil guy that we know.
No, those red eyes are
Yeah, he's
Terrifying.
frightening.
But my guilty pleasure that I have watched multiple times, and I even rewatched it a couple of days ago. Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom. I haven't
Broken
seen,
Game, good series.
I haven't seen a single full episode of it, but I see the clips all around YouTube.
Yeah, the jokes, the references that they do are amazing.
There's this one
Knuckle
joke.
has gone to prison, and Sonic Boom confirmed it. That dude has gone to prison.
There's this one joke where I think Sonic is free falling from the sky, and he say Roger.
Yeah.
To tell it's a reference to the Sonic voice actor Roger
Right,
Craig
correct.
Smith, which I'm glad he's back as
Yeah,
Sonic.
I'm surprised.
But Adrian, what is your other exposure other than the games with Sonic, other than Sonic?
Okay,
Well,
besides the VHS movie OVA that I had, was the Sonic Underground TV show and the games. And
to me, it was
um,
Sonic X.
oh
To
yeah,
me, it
Sonic
was
X was
Sonic
good.
X.
But besides those, so when in May, years before, they had this free comic book day in comic book stores. My father got me one of the comics from Sonic Archie comics, and for free, so they were giving them out, and that was my exposure to the Archie comics Sonic series.
I would love to like get into the comics, but I don't know where to start.
Just start with the
do they,
IDW one.
do they bring in this other character from the original Sonic animated series? Sally.
Acorn, but that's in the Archie.
In the Archie one?
previous.
They
That
haven't
was
brought her
another
back.
exposure for me.
I
The
don't know why they haven't brought her back.
Sally.exe game. Curse that shit.
Because I mean, okay, so Archie Comics had the license for like almost more than 20 years with Sonic, with Sega. But then one of the writers had a dispute with the creation of OC's characters in the comics. But then they canceled it, so now it's in IDW. But
Okay.
IDW only has the main characters of the games.
So
They
they
don't have
don't-
Sally Acorn is not there.
Oh,
The
that
Freedom
sucks.
Fighters. Yeah, it's starting brand new after Sonic Forces. You play Sonic Forces, then you continue this new comic. But it's
the
really,
Sonic
really good.
Forces-
takes off after the
Yeah,
Sonic
because
Force?
in the first issue they explained that it's after the events of Sonic Forces, the game.
Doesn't
So-
Sonic Mania kind of ties into Sonic
No,
Forces in a way?
cause Sonic Mania, it's classic Sonic. It's not modern Sonic.
Yeah,
it's
but
its
you
own
know,
thing.
you see that I don't remember. I saw a video on YouTube that there was this thing that happened in the game where Sonic disappears in Sonic Mania, and that apparently it's like a secret ending. I don't know if it's true or
I
not.
don't know,
And
but it's
it ties into Sonic Forces. I think it would make, if it was real, it would make sense because Sonic Forces bring in classic Sonic, right? In Sonic Forces.
yeah, Sonic Forces you can play as classic Sonic again.
I like that they brought him into in two games of the modern era because they brought him in
And Sonic Generations.
Sonic Generations, which I remember because there's this. They remade the Escape from the City sequence,
Yeah,
which
in
by the way
classic.
one of the best songs in the Sonic era.
Yeah.
And they remade like the boss battle of the final form of the
Oh yeah, the giant creature when you
the
supersonic.
water the water villain this one.
Oh, chaos.
Chaos, yes.
Yes.
They remix
Oh,
they
oh man.
remix the song from Sonic Adventure, which is Open Your Heart,
Yeah.
which
Was
let
amazing.
me go to that. I cannot let this episode go without talking about the music.
It's incredible.
Crush 40 literally crushes it.
Yep.
Come on.
Truths.
I mean, they have All of Me from Shadow the Hedgehog, the only saving grace of that game. They have Escape from the City was another artist. Live and Learn.
Live and learn.
Which one? What? What are you saying?
Wait, I think Escape from the City wasn't Crush 40.
It wasn't Crush 40. It was another artist, but I think
I don't remember.
Live
which
and
one.
Learn was Crush
I
40.
don't remember that
Yeah,
song.
Open
wait.
Your Heart was Crush
Crush
40.
40.
This
Sonic
other-
Heroes. it
Sonic
wasn't-
Hero was Crush 40. The theme song for Sonic and the Black Knight was 2.
I don't know.
Sonic and the Black
You
That's
play
a
the
broken
game?
game. Yeah. The cutscenes are amazing, but the gameplay, again, it is a little messy.
I think Bowling for Soup made the one for, and it's called Endless Possibilities. I think it was for Sonic Unleashed.
Endless Possibilities. Yeah, I
That's
love that
another
song.
good song.
But like in Sonic 06, the song
There's-
that I like
there's
is
two-
Zebra Head.
It's two versions: the Zebra Head one and the Crush 41.
Okay.
Zebra Head one is
It's
much better,
mm,
but the ones that stay constant is Crush 40. but the one that I love is Live and Learn, Escape from the City.
Yeah,
All
those
of
are the
Me.
classics.
I and the only reason I know his name is because of the Eggman song. It's made by a guy called Paul Shortino.
Who made the theme song
The
for
theme song for
Eggman?
Eggman for the Sonic Adventure 2 game.
Okay, okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any favorite song from any of those games? You can include the classic Green Hill
Oh
song.
yeah, yeah. Well, have you played Sonic CD
If you mean the
from the
theme,
classic game?
the theme song is called Sonic Boom, right?
The original Sonic
The
Boom
original
song
Sonic
with the
Boom
lady singing.
With the ladies is
I love playing that
Oof.
video when I was a kid with the
Sonic
GameCube game.
Boom, Sonic Boom.
That
love
song
it.
is amazing.
That song is amazing. How about you, Jamie? Do you have any favorite Sonic song?
I suck with names, but I literally
can- you
just sang a part of it, but I don't remember the tune of it.
But from what game?
Sing it, sing it.
I don't remember the name.
That sounds. I don't know if it sound. Well, it doesn't sound like Tails' theme song, because Tails has his theme song.
Yeah,
Which
I
is-
wanna fly high.
There's one song that Sonic, I think it's in Sonic Adventures, that he's at the end.
Which one is?
Oh, the Open Your Heart one.
It's not Open Your Heart. It's I know which one she talks about.
He's just.
But it's another one.
Like
It's another
suddenly, it's
theme.
just Sonic is just singing.
It's another theme song. I don't remember the name.
That
Oh.
I only
song.
remember like the opening, which is Open Your Heart.
Okay, yeah, yeah. You mean it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. That's
Que
the
cuando
one.
terminan los créditos.
Yeah.
When you end
Yeah.
the credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
That
doesn't
he's
matter.
just on the plane.
Yeah.
Vibing
And-
with Tails. And then he just starts singing. All right.
There-
All right.
There's this other game that was with the Kinect called Sonic Free Riders.
That
Uh,
is. Oh
There's
my
this
God.
the theme song of it, though,
The theme song, yeah,
which
but
is
like,
free. It's a good one.
but
It's a
have
good
you
one.
played that game? It is.
I never played with the Kinect ever.
It is. Wow, messy and it's broken. You cannot play that game. Like it is messy.
Another reason why Sonic now again is so special to me personally. One of the most watched videos on the channel was the review of this channel's review on Sonic the Hedgehog.
That you
We-
didn't invite me though.
But I was with Jamie, and I remember you were so happy that Jamie was a Sonic fan.
Yeah, and we're like, yes, another fan.
And I remember like getting so concerned over the first design of Sonic on the movie.
Yes,
But it ended up being all right with the
with what they
So
had to do.
cute.
Isn't he?
I am so sorry, but I love the movie. I rewatched it a couple of days ago,
Yeah.
and I love his design because I just want to pick him up.
And hug him.
Yeah, he looks so cute.
I love Jim Carrey as Eggman.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
And
amazing.
What I liked about it is that I thought it was gonna be like, oh, the generic story that he's on Earth and he doesn't understand Earth culture, but they actually managed to sneak in the Echidna tribe. I was like with my dad, oh my god,
Yeah,
It's
Knuckles
there.
good.
the Echidna
I said I forgot like the name of the Echidnas for a moment. Oh look, it's the Knuckles tribe.
It's the Knuckles tribe. I love
But
it.
It looks amazing.
the end credit scene. Tails.
The Tails design, I flipped my shit.
I was
Looks
so
adorable.
I was so excited because of two things. First, we see Jim Carrey as Eggman like
And like
completely
legit,
shaven,
I was like,
and then
oh
we see
yeah.
Tails. Are you guys excited for the sequel?
I am so ready.
We're
My
gonna-
body is ready.
Oh, my body is ready because oh my god,
But
it's gonna come out
again-
next year.
But I hope that they don't like cram too much stuff in the sequel, because they do like the first movie doesn't do a lot, the second movie they just cram a lot and doesn't work. So I hope that they are careful with that.
I'm just really excited because Tail does not miss. Tail, and wherever Tail is, he's amazing. He's good.
Yeah.
He's just baby.
And I want to see how they meet, because this Sonic apparently doesn't know or
No, he's
remember
been
him.
alone his
Oh
whole
my
life.
God.
Unless
How it's
they
gonna
know
be.
each
I
other.
just wanna,
Yeah.
and that I think that's a positive, at least for me, because we don't really see like the origin of how Sonic's friendship with Tails came to be,
Uh-huh.
and I think
It's
this,
always been like, yeah, Sonic Tails.
they've always
That's
been,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
We finally are going to get to see how these guys get to know each other
Mhm.
and how they develop the iconic friendship that they have.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna see Knuckles
So
getting in the middle.
yeah, because I hope that they don't put Knuckles and just say like, "Here's Knuckles." No much
No,
development.
at least for what I heard about the movie, it could be true, it could be false. The way they're gonna introduce Knuckles in this movie is that he's gonna be kind of on an adversary,
Yeah, he
to
teams up
Sonic,
with
and then eventually he's gonna team up with Sonic because
Yeah.
of course these are Team Sonic
Team Sonic.
from Sonic. I hope this is wishful thinking. Maybe this is too much to ask. I just hope that in the end of the movie, that we see Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles running around.
Amy appears.
No,
We don't know
not
yet.
yet. Not yet.
We don't know yet. I
Not
just hope that whenever they just run around together, we hear Sonic.
That will be
Heroes.
great. Yeah.
The perfect ending for that movie.
I just hope that Tails gets in construction of his plane, the iconic plane, the
Yes.
Tails. That will be
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
I want to see him because like one thing I love about Tails, like in animations and stuff, is whenever he goes off about something he's inventing or something
a
he's
nerd.
finding. He's
He's
like,
a
oh my
nerd.
god, he did that. I love that. I want to see that.
I love smart characters like Donatello and all these.
The nerds.
I
yeah.
would love.
Those are my favorite trope.
Those are the best
Donatello
characters.
is my favorite turtle, and Tails is not my favorite character, but hold him high. He's a baby.
And I hope they manage to maintain his scary cat aspect, that he's a little scared sometimes, like, oh no.
He's like, are you sure?
Anyways, to close this out, what are your hopes for the future of this franchise?
Oh man, I hope that it does well with the announcement of the new game next year. That
Yeah.
I hope it revitalizes the game series, because we haven't had a game since like 2017 or something. So I hope, and the movies and the TV shows that they announce keeps expanding the universe and the mythology. So I hope they do good.
And I hope they take this story seriously. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not gonna be like, Sonic. And like, I want like a story, like a
That there's
strong
passion.
story that in a game or in a series or in a comic or whatever. And it's like something serious for once, because I know this is a kid's game, but they have so much potential to do something like that will make you go, ooh, like, whoa.
I just hope, and this is me asking for everyone who watches this, everybody go see Sonic 2 on the movie. I want this movie to make $1 billion. For number one, shut every hater of video game adaptive movies, to shut them up, and to
Continue
really
the series.
to continue the series, and to make Sega remember this is the series that made them who they are now. It wasn't
This is their
Persona.
game.
It's not Persona.
It's not Alex
It's-
Kidd.
And it's not Yakuza, it is Sonic. So hopefully the movie and the Netflix series are successful enough for them to take the game seriously, so we can continue to have great games and the Sonic franchise to continue on for another 30 years, and for children to find out about Sonic even more.
I
Yeah.
will teach my children the way.
Yeah.
Whenever I get kids.
This is the way.
I'll be like,
I'm
here.
gonna teach them. I'm
And
gonna
it's
teach
just
them the way.
a bunch of fan.
I'm gonna teach them the way. I'm gonna teach them the way.
Oh, and they gotta do that though. If they put Knuckles in the sequel, like they had to do the reference of Sonic Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Do you know the way?
Yeah, you know the way.
Because they did the Sonic. I was laughing my
Hey,
ass off.
The Sonic.
In the movie, I was
Oh
dying.
my god! When suddenly this old dude just pulls up, I was so.
I was
my
looking
mom
at
was so confused. She's like, "That's a horrible drawing of Sonic."
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
not- no. I said that's the perfect drawing of Sonic.
Yeah, my father was like, "Why are you laughing so much, Adrian?" I was like, "You won't get it. It is brilliant."
That is only for us, the new channel Sonic fan.
I did not expect that. I
If
was so
Knuckles
great.
throws a or like something like that, I will actually lose my mind.
Hopefully we see this happen. Anyways, thank you so much, Yami, for being part of the show today. We missed you, John. Thank you so
Oh,
much,
man.
Adrian. For
I miss
being,
John.
Yeah, we missed him. But thank you so much, Adrian, for being part of this new episode.
Yeah,
If everyone wants to follow Adrian, where can the guys find you?
on Instagram, CustomPopsPR.
And where can the guys find you, Jamie?
Yamscags _ on Instagram.
And you guys can find me at the Bryan Chevrolet on Twitter and Beyond Stuff PR in all of the social medias. Anyways, guys, have a nice day. Happy Pride Month, and I will be seeing you guys next time.
Yeah.